You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, this is very interesting indeed. This is the first time that we have officially heard, and he blatantly just comes out with it, Tom Brady officially opening the door for an NFL comeback. And it was, I'm retired for good. And now, depends on the situation. Wait, what? A lot of people kind of had their doubts. You know, is the Fox Sports thing really going to happen? He does lay out a scenario, but it is official. Tom Brady comes right out of his mouth. He would be open to an NFL comeback. Now, keep in mind, this is something we've covered a lot. He is trying to buy that ownership stake in the Las Vegas Raiders. What's also very interesting is in this scenario he brings up the Patriots and the Raiders specifically in a situation where he would be willing to come back and play football. And we got a video clip to this, but this is the first time, and all I'm going to say is if he's talking about coming back later in a season, if a contender loses a quarterback, where is he going to be in another 2 months? Just wondering. And this is interesting, but this is the first time he is officially backed off the idea of staying retired. Tom Brady might not be 100% retired. Brady was asked on Deep Cut with Vic Blends. This is some kind of a barbershop podcast kind of situation. It's on YouTube. Whether he would return to the NFL if a team in contention lost its starting quarterback late in the season. Brady, who is hoping to become the minority owner of the Raiders, said that it might be a violation of NFL rules, but that if the league would allow it, he would consider it. Okay, we'll talk about that in a sec, the ownership part. Brady cited as precedent Michael Jordan, who became the part owner of the Washington Wizards and then played for the team for 2 seasons. It should be noted, that was his plan. We've got to remember, Josh McDaniels believed Tom Brady was coming to the Raiders, and then Brady abruptly retired, and it firebombed the plan. That's how Jimmy Garoppolo came to be a Las Vegas Raider. Okay? But the original idea was a bunch of different things, as far as we're going to bring in Tom Brady. He's going to become a minority owner in the Raiders. And obviously, the brand, the franchise, would grow even more in value. Go look up some of the growth of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in value once Tom Brady was added to the fold as a player. Now, that didn't come out. He pivoted hard, decided to retire. This is where it gets interesting, okay? And let's just go over here. We got the video.
One day there's a situation, right? Maybe it's the 49ers, maybe, heading to the playoffs. Offense is great.
Patriots,
somebody,
Raiders,
look,
could be, you never know.
God forbid somebody goes down. Would you pick up that phone?
I'm not opposed to it. If they would, I don't know if they're going to let me if I become an owner in an NFL team, but I don't know if, I don't know. I'm always going to be in good shape, always be able to throw the ball. So to come in for a little bit, like MJ coming back, I don't know if they let me, but I wouldn't be opposed.
I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't know if they'll let me, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Now, it was floating around when we were really talking about this ownership deal on the channel that there was a real feeling that NFL owners might actually sign off on him playing. All right? Meaning they understood that if Tom Brady is in the league playing football, then he makes the league as a whole more valuable. It's pretty wild. Without asked to name a team, Brady brought up the Raiders and the Patriots as the teams he could envision playing for. Somewhere Mark Davis's heart beat just stopped a minute. It might have fluttered. Despite his situation with the Raiders and his agreement to become a broadcaster for Fox, Brady sounds like he hasn't shut the door on playing again and like he'd listen if a team made an offer. So now the question becomes, what happens? All right? Because, look, again, he'd have to talk to the league. They'd have to get it worked out. But if the league can figure out how to line their pockets, or the deal's not done yet either. All right, with the league. It's not done yet. And we know he keeps himself at least in quarterback shape, right? He eats great, keeps himself in shape. If you're an NFL owner today, right now, and you're thinking, how close are we to having a Super Bowl team here? We know as of right now, the Patriots aren't close. The Raiders with Tom Brady, that is a different story. That is a different story. That defense under Antonio Pierce, Patrick Graham, and Max Crosby, it should be good. That offense has Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, and Michael Mayer. It should also be good. It is not devoid of weapons. It is not. So, if you're Mark Davis and you hear this, and I'm talking about him playing a full season, and it was even brought up, where is this at? Brady cited a precedent, Jordan, who became a part owner of the Wizards and then played for the team for 2 seasons. What are you doing if you're Mark Davis right now? Are you not immediately picking up the phone, calling Tom Brady and being like, dude, $35 million a year for 2 years? I mean, honestly, let's go try to win one. $35 million a year, $70 million fully guaranteed. Boom. Do it. That doesn't mean you can't draft a quarterback, develop, draft a running back, draft another wide receiver. We've seen this wide receiver draft. They're right in a perfect position to grab one of the top, say, 5 wide receivers in the draft. And then, holy shit, the Las Vegas Raiders become Super Bowl contenders. I truly believe that. Under Antonio Pierce, with Tom Brady leading the charge, it would be the best story in the league. I mean, wow. And look, again, it wasn't that long ago. Tom Brady was having none of it, and it was not going to happen. He was fully retired. He just opened the door. He just opened the door for a comeback. Wow. Wow. You guys know I'm a big Brady guy, so please, I would love this. Come back, play 2 more seasons, and see if you can win yet another ring. That'd be great. In that division, Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady. Oh, shit. Forget about it. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.